composition, but it works for this one. You know, I like that you kept your horizon low. I feel like there's a good depth. You know, just even having her little baby arm in front creates that foreground, middle ground, background that I always talk about. So, good job. Let's see. Not that one. We already talked about it. Let me talk about that. And maybe I didn't download the straight out of camera shot. Oh, okay, this one. Now, this one is, I gotta be honest, it's not my favorite. And mainly, weirdly, the thing that bugs me about this one is this tree here. This slanted line that comes into our frame. I just feel like, get out of here, dude. Who invited you? And it becomes a little distracting for me. I think that you saved it by making this image black and white so that it still is an image that works. And the fact that the interaction is very natural. I mean, good job putting this family at ease. I'm so impressed with that. Again, mom is in front of dad here. Something you might consider is having dad stand in front and then mom kind of coming with her body a little part way behind and then her arms kind of looped underneath his and around his chest with her head kind of peeking around the shoulder. That, you know, helps mom look thinner, feel thinner. But I that's being nitpicky. I love that mom's just kissing her nose and that you didn't tell them to do that was totally them. See, this is a good example of dad having a little bit more of a smile showing as opposed to the first image that we went over. His head is turned in such a way that we actually see the smile instead of it just being implied. And I think that that's great. I also think that although this black and white conversion is very nicely done, the light here has no real drama to it to make this image scream like, yeah, let's do a black and white conversion. You know, black and whites are so beautiful, and it works here. It definitely works. But I also tend to think of black and whites more for dramatic, moodier lit images with a greater dynamic range of lights and darks. This is probably your most quote unquote boring image. It's still beautiful though. It's such a great portrait, you know, where they're looking. I didn't even notice until right this second that little baby girl wasn't smiling there. Let's see. Where's my... Is it that one? No. Give me a second. Let's see. Where did it go? I think I maybe downloaded one image twice so I don't have the straight out of camera for the edit. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, I have the straight out of camera. This is the edit. Now you did the peachy thing, which is beautiful. It makes the light beautiful, but it also makes them, when you look side by side, it makes them appear a little bit pink. Also, I feel like you could have gotten lower in this shot. Like you could have been down on one knee and that would have made your angle feel more real. I don't know if you were on one knee. I'm sorry if you were. But also, let's see, the traditional shot. It does seem slightly imperfect. It does seem looser. The way mom's standing. The centered works because with an image like this, this is the kind of image it's like, okay, we're going to put this in a frame. And, you know, that helps give them space to kind of choose how they want to crop it or print it or whatever. So it's okay. I wouldn't beat myself up about that. I might, you know, a little girl doesn't have the best expression, but mom and dad look so genuinely happy. Gosh, I want you guys to like share your tricks for jokes with me so that I can get better smiles from my clients because I think you guys do such a good job. And even the dog too, just brilliant. Yeah, these trees aren't the best because they do look like they're kind of growing out of their heads. But, you know, I think you blurred them enough that it's not that big of a deal. I wish they were blurred a little bit more, but whatever, it's no big deal. some reason I missed this one. So cute. Um, your composition is great except for this tree. Now, how hard would it have been for you to move them over to your right, camera right, so that this tree wasn't even an issue? You know, like, as you continue to shoot and capture moments, like I said before, you'll start to be able to make those decisions quickly and on the fly, and your compositions and all that technical stuff that you worked so hard to learn, that will start to fall into place. And I can guarantee that. I think that you need to keep shooting with your heart, because these are the images that grip your viewer. And they're the images that, in a way, you're more proud of, you know? I think you push yourself past out of that comfort zone of that, the blog post family that you showed me, and I don't want to spend too much time on that, but I just wanted you to know that I did look at it. Oh my gosh, I'm falling asleep here. I've been up since 4:30, and I've been traveling, flying today, but hopefully, Leslie, that gives you some good feedback and, some hope that you can continue to do this, push yourself in this way, and it will just get better and better, because you really are so talented. And I hope to push you to that point where you just feel confident to, like, take a risk, and no matter what you get, you'll walk away with at least something that you're excited about. Anyway, have a good week, Leslie. I'll talk to you later.